Next on the call is Dawson Odums, head football coach at Southern University. Coach Odums, are you with us?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. If you could talk about your game this past Friday, and if you could talk about your opponent coming up as you face Northwestern State, 6 p.m. kickoff.
This past week we traveled over to Houston and played against a very good Houston Cougar football team, very up-tempo offense and very athletic on defense. Probably have one of the better punters in the country. We went out there and we gave it a good shot. We was in the football game. Just turnovers and missed tackles really cost us. We had 6 turnovers in that football game that really gave them the short field. But right there, we were 13-6, drove the ball down to the 12-yard line, probably getting ready to punch it in and score on them. But that made it, they created a fumble there and they went on down to make it 20-6. Called for a block punt in the first half. The guy just went through his hands, came scot-free, didn't execute that, and right before the half, then it was down 27-6. But we played hard, played pretty good. We moved the ball up and down the field on offense when we got some opportunities. I think our quarterback played well, and we just didn't get it done. But you can't have those kind of mistakes going against a BCS football team. Getting ready for Northwestern is just, in-state, and we try to train. That's what we tell our guys. We train 365 days to dominate the LCS schools in this state, and this is an opportunity for us to go on the road again and see if we can't get a little bit better this week, which I anticipate us doing. And we're excited about getting a chance to get back out there and get that bad taste out of our mouth going against Northwestern.
At this time, the floor is now open to take questions for Southern University head football coach Dawson Odums. Please remember to hit *6 command to take your phones off of mute if you'd like to ask questions. Let's talk about the play you got out of your quarterback in Gray Joseph. That's got to be one of the positives that you pull out of the game against Houston.
Well, exactly. I think our offensive line did an outstanding job. We didn't give up any sacks. Dre did a great job of managing the game, not taking sacks, throwing the ball away, getting rid of it in a timely manner. That's just part of that management that we've been talking about all fall camp. If he continues to do those things, I'm really pleased where he's at, and I really think we got a great chance moving forward.
Also on the offensive end, you got 91 yards out of Daniel Brown. Talk about some of his play.
That's a Darius Coleman. Talking about our running back.
Sorry, Darius Coleman. Excuse me.
Outstanding. Stepped in there. Should have had 100 yards. You like to get that. We even anticipate 150, 200 yards running would be something we would like to achieve. But he was right there. He ran the ball extremely hard. Ran it well. We had some opportunities. I mean, if you look at that game, you're gonna say a few mistakes here and there. We give up some plays. Got off the fall. We forced them to punt 7 times, and our offense got down there, and then we turned the ball over. But that's a credit to Houston. But I really was pleased with the way Darius Coleman ran the football.
I was a little ahead of the game. Now you can talk about, of course, Daniel Brown on defense. He led you with 12 tackles. Also got a sack as well for you.
Just a great motor. I think he's one of our high-energy guys and very athletic. Probably go about 6'3", about 245, playing outside linebacker. So, we got to do some more things to get him coming a little bit more. And, he's got a great motor. He played. If you look at that film and you see 98, man, he's running all over the field, running backs down, receivers down, just great effort for 4 quarters. And I just think, we took the positives from that football game and harped on them yesterday, and they're going to harp on them again today, and just try to get this football team getting ready to continue believing that it's a good football team. And, once we take victory, we think it's going to be an outstanding sight here in Baton Rouge.
Dawson Odums here with us, head football coach at Southern University. Still got time to take questions.
Coach, was the decision to go with Coleman as a result of Collins' fumble early on in the game?
Well, yeah, we've been trying to teach the young freshmen, that you got to protect the football. in practice you can put it on the ground and you get right back in there. You don't lose any downs, you don't lose any time. The momentum of the game don't change in practice. But those are some lessons you got to learn, and sitting them down and giving them a chance to see it and understand how important it is to protect the football. I think it's a lesson that you teach freshmen, and once they get it, they only become that much better. So, he's still in our rotation. He still will get to play, but I think that's a lesson that he's learned, and he understands that it's a reason why we say hold that football high and tight.
Coach, you guys got a chance to play in Reliant Stadium, the new home for the SWAC football championship. Talk about that venue you guys played in.
Well, it was exciting, great atmosphere, real loud, but not to be a sellout, man. It's hard to hear in there. So, the good thing about I already played in there, you understand what you're facing now. It's a different, because it don't take much for it to get loud. When both bands play at the same time or anything, when one of them playing, it's a tough venue for us hearing, but it's exciting, man. I think our guys enjoyed being there. It's a beautiful facility, and they did a great job in welcoming us, and we appreciate having the chance to play in it. But it's an exciting place, and I hope things go well for us and we get an opportunity to go back.
Coach, can you talk about some of the communication issues? A delay game on a punt, an illegal substitution on defense on a 4th and 2 call. How are y'all going to correct those issues?
Well, first, the legal substitution on defense, I didn't know you could have a legal substitution when they hadn't snapped the ball. There's no huddle, and you don't even give the defensive guy a chance to get off the field. So I'm researching that rule and trying to get a ruling on it. They can run 12 guys on the field and run somebody off, but defense, you can't run 12 guys on the field and run somebody off. So that I question that call. And then the delay of game from special teams was more so, we couldn't hear the snap count. So, and we haven't practiced silent signals. They think it would be that loud in the building, but he couldn't hear the snap count, so we went with a silent signal call. So, but those are things we learn going forward, and we'll address those issues, and we'll get a little bit better.
So the head football coach, Dawson Odums, we have a couple of minutes left if you still like to shoot questions to Coach Odums.
Coach, how do y'all come out on the injury front in the game?
Outstanding. Tell you, we played the first game, no cramps, no severe cramps. Just great to be able to get our guys back, healthy. We got a couple guys dinged up, but you're going to have that in the course of a football game. But we didn't lose anybody, just a few bruises and bumps here and there. But I'm excited the way we came out from an injury standpoint.
All right, Coach Odums, we appreciate your time for joining us on the call, and good luck against Northwestern State. We appreciate your time. Look forward to talking with you on Monday.
All right, thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot. Coach Dawson Odums, head football coach at Southern University.